I feel like every time I get my crap together, something bad happens and I get thrown back. Often I don't pick it up again afterwards, which I know isn't good, but I have so many interests, it's easy to forget something. So this was an email I received from a reader, and I want to talk to you about how you can fix this in today's video. Hey, I'm Elise Cartwright from Hustle and Groove, and we talk about everything productivity, email marketing, and side hustle related. So does any of that sound familiar? Do you connect with the reader that sent through that email to me? Now, she was looking for some support and she was just struggling with all the things. She had so much on her plate, so many side hustles on the go that she just was getting nowhere. She wasn't succeeding and she just really was in struggle town, which is like my favorite word at the moment. So how do you fix this? How do you fix this feeling that you're not succeeding? You feel like you're doing a whole bunch of stuff, but every time you make a step forward, you get pushed 2 steps back. And I get it. It's shitty when stuff happens, which is why you need to do things like work out what your overall goal is. What is it that you're actually trying to achieve? What is your why? Now, I have talked about how to figure out your why in a previous video, so you'll probably see that up here or up here, whichever way it goes. But just know that for you to be able to move forward and be successful, you need to have a really strong why, and you just need to know why you're doing what you're doing. And then that kind of filters through into your actual business. Why are you doing the business that you're doing? Or why are you thinking about starting a side hustle? Why? What does that look like? So that is the first part. The second part is all about who are you serving. So I'll probably back up just a little bit here because there's like a mini step in between these two. And that is you need to make sure that you only focus on one side hustle at a time. Yes, you can have multiple side hustles, but you should only start one at a time and get that one to a point where you're happy with it, whatever success looks like for you, before you start the next side hustle. Otherwise, it looks like a whole bunch of unfinished bridges and nowhere to go. So make sure you just pick one, and it doesn't matter which one, but just pick one and follow it through. Okay, so back to who. And what I mean by who is it that you're trying to serve? How are you helping them figure out whatever it is that you're trying to get them to figure out? Who is that and how are you going to serve them? What does that look like? And that kind of feeds into what? Like, what is it that you're going to give them? So your why, your who, and your what, the 3 W's. You need to be super clear on all those 3 pieces to be able to be successful. You can be successful in any side hustle endeavor. You just need to know what those 3 pieces are. And your goal isn't to focus on how, it's to focus on that end result. What is it that you're trying to get your audience to? What is the end result? What does life look like for them after they've worked with you, used your product, read your book, whatever that may be? Figure out what that is and then work backwards. It's a lot easier to do a side hustle if you can grasp that concept. If you've been hanging around on my YouTube channel or my blog for any length of time, you know how much I'm a huge fan of planning. And if you haven't created your own 90-day plan, go ahead and do that now. You'll see a link somewhere up here to go and figure that out. Because the planning piece is what keeps you on track and allows you to focus and pivot as needed. So that's how you go about being successful and fixing things when you're feeling like you've got too many balls in the air. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you hit subscribe and the bell to get notified of when these videos come out, which are every Tuesday and Thursday around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm excited to hear what you think about this, and if it resonated with you, drop a comment below and just let me know. I'll see you in the next video.